Okay, this is a follow-up video to show you how John 3:36 actually is supposed to be that if you believe in the Son, that you will have everlasting life, but if you disobey the Son, you will not see life, but the wrath of God. And so I want to prove in the Greek that these are different words, and translators have taken liberties to make it say kind of what they want to say. So we're here in the Blue Letter Bible Concordance, and we're going to tap on this verse, go to the interlinear at the top, and we're going to look for the first word where it says, "He that believeth in the Son has everlasting life." It says here the Greek G4100 pistuo, and you can see the outline of usage, how they understand it to be used in the Bible is to think to be true. So something that you think in your head, believe. Right? And you look at how it's been translated, believe 239 times. The strong definition is to, by implication, to entrust, to believe or commit. So it's just having this faith, right? This understanding of belief. Now, if we scroll down to the bottom one where it says believe not, where I believe it should say obey not, that's G544, different word, apiatheo. And this here says to allow or not to comply. So this one here says to not obey. So to withhold belief or obedience. And if you look here, it says believe or obey not as a translation count. But the actual definition is to not believe, disobedient, obey not. So it's this idea of not wanting to obey. And so they've kind of mixed it with believe and obedience. But we can see that obeying is what the word should be translated about in regards to this verse. And if we go to the root word for this not obeying word, so we can get a better understanding where it comes from. If we go to this root word G545, you can see that it says not compliant, disobedient. So this is definitely a word that should be as translated as to obey or not to obey. So the main story for this is that the belief that you have in your head should be followed by obedience to his commands and his Torah to show that you love him, to prove that you have faith, and that you're in covenant with him, that you don't want to transgress his commands because Satan wants you to sin, wants you to transgress the covenant in order to be separated from him.